welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited because it's time again for the Sephora VIB sale. I think they're calling it the spring bonus sale, but they have them twice a year, in the spring and again in the fall. And for VIB Rouge, it starts on Friday. So I'm super excited to be able to shop on Friday. And I don't know if this is going to go up on Thursday or Friday morning, but I just want to go through and show you everything that I have in my cart right this second. I've been building it for a little over a week now, so it's kind of getting out of hand, but maybe you can help me narrow it down in the comments. I decided not to do a recommendations video this time because everything really hasn't changed from the last recommendations video that I did. So I will link that down below. It's a vanity tour along with my everyday Sephora favorites. So that video can give you some good ideas into what I use all of the time, and it really hasn't changed much. But a lot of the things in my cart are restocks, so you're going to know if I love the product, and then a few new things as well. And one little piece of advice that I want to give you if you're shopping on the Sephora website is that if you bring up the new arrivals page on your phone, it is going to be very limited compared with on your laptop or your desktop. I normally shop on my phone, but every time that they have a sale and I want to make sure that I'm seeing all the new products that they just came out with, I always pull out my laptop and shop on there. You're just going to have a lot more to choose from on your computer, and they're going to let you know a lot more of the new arrivals than on your phone. So that's a big tip. Okay, so right now I have 21 products in my cart. So the first item is the Bite Beauty Outburst Longwear Lip Stain, and this is a new product from Bite Beauty, and they only have 3 shades, and they're all very, very bright, but the color that I'm interested in is called Orange Fizz. It's supposed to be a bright orange coral, and it's an intensely bold lip stain that's supposed to be hydrating, long-wearing, and lightweight, and waterproof. So this to me sounds like the perfect summer lip product. So when you're wearing minimal face makeup in the summer, a really bright, bold lip is a good way to look like you're wearing more makeup than you actually are. A lip stain that lasts all day sounds perfectly. Waterproof wear, you can wear this to the pool. It just sounds pool friendly, beach friendly, summertime friendly. So I really want to try that because I love Bite Beauty and I love most all of their lip products. I don't have a whole lot of new stuff in my cart, but lip products, they get me. I love trying new lip products all of the time. The next item is the Clinique Pep Start Pout Restoring Night Mask. This is my absolute favorite nighttime lip balm. I know the Laneige nighttime sleeping mask is really, really popular, but I'm one of the few people that it makes my lips peel and more dry than before. So I'm not a big fan of that one, but the Clinique one is cheaper. It's only $17.50 and I love it. It leaves my lips so moisturized and hydrated and really plump in the mornings. And if I ever use something different at night, I always can tell the next day my lips are so much drier. So that I am almost out of, so I'm getting another one. So here is something from the new arrivals that I do not need. It is the Fresh Sugar Lemon Hydrating Lip Balm, and they also have the Peach Hydrating Lip Balm. I already have 2 of these. I have the coconut and the caramel, and the flavors on these lip balms are so intoxicating. They are so good. I love the coconut one, and the caramel one kind of in the fall and winter is just so yummy. But now they've come out with lemon and peach. I have both of them in my cart. I don't even need one of them, much less both of them. So help me decide down below, vote lemon or peach. I love lemon, lemon's my favorite, but peach is a close second. I've got to take one out of my cart. They're $18 a piece, and I already own 2, so I'm just going to get one to kind of give me my little fix, but I don't need both. And then I'm restocking on my Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil. I'm going to show you what I have right now. So this is what I've been using. I think I've gone through 2 or 3 of these very small bottles, or 0.27 fluid ounces. And this is one of those products that I use at night. I use it on top of my moisturizer. I started using this on top of my moisturizer when I started my retinol because my face was so dry and peeling. And I just kept on using it. And then I took a little break from it and my skin looked awful. It looked so much older, so much drier. I was using a very thick moisturizer, so I thought this should be plenty enough moisture for my skin. But something about this just makes my skin look so much more youthful. As soon as I started using it, within a few days, it was back to looking fuller and plumper. And it wasn't that my skin was dry. There's just something about this that makes it look so youthful. And I swear it kind of clears up some of my clogged pores as well. It's very weird. I know people with acne-prone skin are scared to use an oil, but this one for me actually has a reverse effect. It helps, and I've never had a problem with oil. I have acne-prone skin, but that's not what causes my breakouts. Oh, another thing, my skin definitely felt oilier during that time that I was not using this. During the day, I would get so much more oily in my T-zone than normal. when I'm using this, my skin stays normal throughout the day. I just came to find out here recently that this is a must-have product in my skincare, and so I am getting the big bottle. Well, not the big one. I'm getting the ½ ounce. But this 0.27 lasts me a really long time. I only use one little pump of it. So the 0.5 ounce should last me a while. If you want to try it in this size right here, this is the set that I purchased twice in order to get that size. It comes with the TLC Glycolic Night Serum and then also with the facial oils. So this is the Drunk Elephant Night Bright Kit, and it's at a really good price to try both of these products. But this size right here will end up lasting you a really long time. You're going to get a lot of use out of it, not just a couple of uses. And then the Glycolic Night Serum I'm not using anymore, but it's a great way to try it if you've been interested in this brand. Then another restock, the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base Priming Moisturizer. This is what I use for my daytime moisturizer underneath my makeup. Here I have the 1.7 ounce, and you can see that I am almost out of it. I do have all along the edges, and this has lasted me a long time. So I'm just going to restock with the 0.5 ounce. It's only $20 for that. Since I'm not completely finished with this, I think this plus the ½ ounce will last me until the next sale in November or whenever it is in the fall. It says it's a priming moisturizer, and I'm really beginning to think the reason I don't like traditional primers is because all I have to do is put on this moisturizer and it moisturizes and primes all in one. I don't need an extra step, and maybe that's why I don't need a primer, because this is doing a great job of both of those things. You couldn't pay me to switch from this. It is so good. Perfect texture. Sinks in so nicely. Not greasy. Definitely try it, especially since they have a ½ ounce for just $20. Now for blush. Blush is something I am in the market for. I have been using the same blush pretty much every day for the past 2 years. I want to change it up. I want to find another good one. Blush is something I'm extremely picky about. I just watched Bailey Layne's video, and she suggested getting this Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic blush, and I've had this in my wish list for forever, and so I think I'm going to finally pull the trigger during this sale, and I just can't decide what shade to go with. I have First Love in my cart. It looks very light, very peachy. I think that's what I'm going to go with, but I also have 2 more blushes in my cart. Let me find them since we're just talking about blush. And these were a recommendation from her as well, and she just seemed to absolutely love it, so I'm so tempted. I have 2 shades in my cart. The Buxom Wanderlust Primer Infused Blush, and I have shade Havana and Seychelles. I can't decide between the two. I don't know. The Seychelles online looks really just like a drab brown color. But so many people in the comments say that it's like a peachy bronze and a really good summer color. So that's what really draws me to that one, is something a little bit different than I own and a really good color for summer coming up. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is getting the Buxom in the shade Seychelles, and then also try the Charlotte Tilbury blush in First Love. Or maybe a different color, but definitely a pinkier color. I've heard nothing but good things about the Charlotte Tilbury blush, so I'm so excited to finally be trying that one. And then you should read the reviews for the Buxom blush. It's like everybody's holy grail. Like, I am super excited to try it now, based on the reviews and based on what Bailey said as well. Okay, in my cart I have the Clinique Acne Solutions Liquid Makeup. This has been sitting in my wish list forever as well, because this is like Makeup by Tiffany D's go-to foundation. This is the one she reaches for in every, like, get ready with me. It's the one I see her using over and over again, and she usually has such great recommendations that I want to try it someday. I just don't think today's the day. I think I'm going to go ahead and take it out of my cart. I have so many foundations right now that I am loving that I don't feel like I need one more regular foundation. I start moving more towards BB creams in the summer, so maybe in the fall sale I will actually finally pick that one up. And the next item, the Sephora collection came out with a new lipstick. It's called the Rouge Lacquer. I love the packaging on this, for one, and they have a great selection of shades. They're only $13, and they're supposed to be a high shine lacquer lipstick with a balm-like texture. That sounds so up my alley. I can't wait to try one. I actually have 2 shades in my cart because I can't decide. I got shade CEO number 13, and it's supposed to be a red coral. It just looks like a good bright summer shade. And let's see, the other one that I wanted was number 24 to the left, and it is a nude pink. So I'm always on the hunt for the next good nude lipstick that looks good with my skin tone, and I want to try this one out. But I was really impressed with the shade selection, and I hope that the formula is on point because it just sounds really, really good. And like I said, I cannot pass up new lip products, so I'm going to try those. I also have a purple shampoo and conditioner at my cart by Kerastase. I am a very long time Kerastase fan. I've been using it for years and years. I don't know, maybe like 6 years or longer. I'm not sure. I've kind of gotten away from it, but I still really love all of their products. And they just came out with anti-brass purple shampoo and conditioner. From the picture, these are very, very pigmented, very purple, so I expect them to work very well. I am getting a restock of one of my favorite foundations, and that is the Dior Air Flash Spray Foundation. I would only pick this up during a sale because it is so expensive. It's a $62 foundation, probably the most expensive foundation I've ever purchased. I don't wear it every single day because I would go through it too fast and it's too expensive, but this has been such a good spring and summer foundation for me. The texture is so skin-like because it's in a spray. It's not heavy on the skin at all. I would say it is medium coverage. It's not going to be full coverage. I do spray it on a stippling brush and then stipple it on and get a medium coverage. But it seriously looks just like your skin. It's not matte. It's not overly glowy, but it has just skin-like texture. It is so beautiful. I get shade 100 and it is too dark for me when I am my normal shade, but when I self-tan and it starts fading, 100 is perfect. I don't know, I think I've got like a fourth of a bottle left, so I'm gonna pick up one during the sale because it's such a good summer foundation. It is water resistant, 12-hour wear, so that's why it wears so well here in humid Texas. Ooh, I cannot wait to try this, the Shiseido Sports BB SPF 50. So Shiseido makes my favorite sunscreen, and this is a sports BB cream with SPF of 50. It has their wet force, so it is waterproof, and it's supposed to be a sunscreen with medium coverage. So somebody in the comments said it was full coverage on them. The lightest shade looks really dark, but as long as I am self-tanned, it should be fine. But I can't wait to see how this works because it's my favorite sunscreen, and if I can get a medium coverage BB cream in my favorite sunscreen, so perfect for the beach and the pool and just days I'm going to be outside all day long. But another thing I wanted to mention, normally during the spring sale is when I pick up all of my favorite sunscreens for the upcoming summer. But this time I have so much left over from last year that has not expired yet. That I don't need to pick them up, but I do want to mention them to you so that you know what my favorites are. So this is the Shiseido sunscreen that is my favorite. It is SPF 50 and it's the face and body spray. It is a really fine mist. It goes on so easily. I don't even have to rub it in with my hands. I just spritz it all over my body and go. It's really easy to use. It is obviously safe for your face, although it does burn my eyes. I think there is alcohol in it, so I don't spray it directly onto my face. I use a different one for my face, but this for body is so good, and there's something about it that my fair burn-prone skin does not burn with this. I've been using it for years and years, and it's the only sunscreen that I am guaranteed not to get a sunburn. Even if I forget to reapply for a while, this stuff works so good. So then for my face, I have the Unseen Sunscreen by Supergoop. This one is SPF 40, and this one is completely clear and has the consistency of a primer. So it's clear here and it feels and looks exactly like a silicone primer. So it is so easy to rub into your skin and you don't have to spend forever rubbing it in. It leaves your skin silky smooth. It doesn't look greasy on your skin. So you can see there, it's not super shiny. There's no white cast. It didn't take forever to rub in. This is so easy to use under your makeup, and also if you're not going to wear makeup, it's not like visible on your skin and leaves it looking like an oil slick. It's just really nice, silky smooth, and I highly recommend it. Okay, I was looking through the new products right before I shot this video, and I stumbled upon this. It's the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Blurring Powder Foundation. Now, I am kind of falling back in love with powder foundation. I just bought a brand new compact of the MAC Studio Fix Powder Plus Foundation. It was my favorite in high school and for years after that. So I just picked up a new compact in my fairest shade, but I need one if I'm gonna wear it when I self-tan in the summer. I need a darker shade. So I was gonna buy a darker shade of the MAC. I'm sorry if you can hear the thunder in the background. It's about to storm. So I was just gonna buy a darker shade of the MAC, but then I stumbled upon this and it just sounds really, really good, and I wanna try it out and see if it's any better. As far as powder foundation goes, I mean, nothing beats MAC, but maybe this one will. It's supposed to be brand new. The claims are full coverage, blurring powder with a lifelike matte finish. That is what sucked me in the most, lifelike matte finish that bends and breathes with skin for 12-hour wear that never cakes, flakes, or fades. It sounds too good to be true, but we're definitely going to find out. But like I said, the lifelike matte is what drew me to it the most because I don't wear just full matte anymore. And now when I wear my MAC powder foundation, I definitely have to finish it off with a dewy spray to kind of like let it melt into the skin because I don't like that flat matte anymore. So I'm so curious to see if this one ends up looking more lifelike like it says. Okay, so I went back and forth about whether to restock on my Drunk Elephant TLC Sukari Baby Facial. Not because I'm not sure if I love it anymore. I freaking love this stuff. But I have so much left and it lasts for so long that I was just wondering if I need to spend the money right now or if it's going to get me to the fall sale. So I think this one is definitely going to get me all the way to the fall sale. But I have been eyeing the product from The Ordinary. It's a super affordable skincare company. And they have a product that is almost identical to this. This one is 25% AHA and 2% BHA. The Ordinary product is 30% AHA and 2% BHA. And it's only $7.20. Now I have used other products from The Ordinary and they're very strong. It's like just that one ingredient basically, and it's very strong on the skin. I imagine that this one is super strong because it has even more AHA than this one. And this probably has a lot more ingredients to be more calming and soothing and everything else. But it's also very, very, very expensive. So I think I'm just going to spend the $7 and I'm going to try this one while I can. This is going to last me a while, so I have it as a backup if I hate this one. But I'm going to spend the $7, get 20% off of it, and see if it compares to that. If it is as good or better than this one, you can be dang sure that I will let you know about it because that would be a heck of a deal. Okay, this next product I do not need. I don't need it. I need to just take it out of my cart. It is the Dior Addict Lip Maximizer Plumping Gloss, which I love. But I already have one. I don't need another one. But the color Rosewood just came back into stock. It has been out of stock for months and months and months, and I've been wanting it. And it seriously just came back into stock today. And so it just magically jumped into my cart and I don't need it. But it's so pretty. I love that color and I love that gloss so much. I always have that gloss on hand. I am never without it, but I just don't need two. I don't need two in my drawer. I just need my one. I have the beige shade right now and it's really, really good, but the Rosewood is just calling my name as well. Okay, and the last product is just pure peer pressure, the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. Everybody keeps talking about it. Every YouTuber, every blogger, every person that just loves makeup is talking about how great this is. I just need to try it. I don't know if I need it. I don't know if it's going to make a huge difference, but everybody loves it. And since it's Charlotte Tilbury, I want to get it on sale. So I am going to get the shade 1 Fair, and I'm just going to see if it lives up to the hype. But that is everything in my cart. I got it down to 18 products, so that's better than the 21 I started out with. The price isn't really too much better. I really need to do better than that. Oh, and I need one thing. I forgot about this. I normally stock up on my dry shampoo. My favorite is the IGK Direct Flight. I already have a backup, but this one is almost out, so that means I'm about to use my backup, and I need another backup. So I did want to let you know that if you've ever been interested in all of the IGK dry shampoo, the Travel Trio is now back in stock. So it has all 3 of their different cleansing levels of dry shampoo. I think it's $28 for 3 of their travel sizes. It's a great way to try out this brand, see which one you like best. They're all good. I will tell you that all 3 of them are good. It just depends on what cleansing level you need. I've used the medium cleanse level and I love it. I also love the lightweight one, and I'm not such a fan of the heavy one because I don't like a lot of powder in my hair. But I will link that Travel Trio because it's a great way to try out this brand. What else did I want to share with you? Somebody asked me on my last video my favorite foundations right now, so I thought I would just share with you all what my top foundations are right now. One of them I've already mentioned is the Dior Air Flash, and I'll only buy it on sale, so if you've ever wanted to try it, definitely get it on sale. It's too much money otherwise. It's really too much money on sale, but you know, it's a favorite. It is really, really good. And then my other favorite is also by Dior. It's the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. I recently started using this again and I was like, why did I ever stop? It is so, so good. This lasts so long on my skin. Something about Dior foundations, just they work for my skin type. And because my third favorite foundation is the Dior Forever Skin Glow, that is what I have on today. It is such a beautiful glowy foundation. I never buy glowy foundations because I end up just feeling like I look greasy, but this one I actually feel glowy and pretty, and it really does last so much longer than most foundations that are glowy. And my thing is transfer. I hate it so bad. I hate it with passion. But this one, it has a slight bit of transfer, but not anything like most. And it does last a long time on my skin as long as I'm not like rubbing it off. So I use shade 1N when I am self-tanned. It's pretty dark. And then I use shade 0N, and it is still too dark for when I am very fair. So this is my like in the middle of the road self-tanning stage. It's still really dark on me, and it does oxidize. The glowy one oxidizes a lot. So maybe go for one shade lighter than you think that you're gonna need. When I am super fair, like my normal natural skin tone, I use the shade 0CR, Zero Cool Rosy, in the Backstage foundation. So those are my 3 favorite foundations right now, all from Dior, all very good to get on sale. Oh, I did mention that I get my sunscreens, and I wish that I had waited to get this, but I picked up the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Sunscreen Oil. This is SPF 30. It has their yummy Boom Boom Cream scent. It's supposed to be a dry oil. I've only put it on the back of my hand, and it seemed a tiny bit greasy, but to me, you're not going to get a dry oil that just is not greasy whatsoever. And it has a lot of shimmer in it. It definitely is going to be beautiful on the skin when you're laying out at the beach or the pool. This is going to be for a really bronzy, shimmery look on vacation. But I love that it's going to be hydrating. It's SPF 30. You're going to get your sun protection and your beautiful shimmer on your chest and your legs. I cannot wait to try this when we go on our family beach trip. But you have to like the scent of the Boom Boom Cream because it's very, very strong. But it is delectable. It's really yummy. And I love that the little shaker inside is a little surfboard to help shake up the shimmer that settles at the bottom. Oh, it's pretty. So that was the one sunscreen that I went ahead and bought this year, but I already have enough of the Shiseido and of the Unseen sunscreen from last year. Oh, one more. I keep thinking of new things. I don't need to restock on this because I have plenty, but I did want to mention that I love this. The Tatcha, the Dewy Skin Cream. It is their newest release, and this stuff is going to last me forever. I just need the smallest amount. It's such a good, rich cream. It's perfect as my night cream. Just based on how little I have to use it, this is going to last such a long time. But if you're in the market for a new moisturizer, especially a new nighttime cream, I'm seeing a lot of people using this during the day, but they must have pretty dry skin. It would be perfect for that, but I have normal skin. It's a little bit much in the daytime. Like I said, you can't pry the Bobbi Brown out of my cold, dead hands. But for night cream, this has been awesome. Okay, now that's it. That is all I have to share with you. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Those are all 18 products in my cart and everything that I would recommend that I normally buy during the sale that I just don't need this year. Let me know in the comments down below, what are you most excited to pick up during the sale? I know it's always so much fun to just look through all the new arrivals. Of course, it's great to get restocks and your favorite products that you're gonna need throughout the year on sale, but let's be honest, all the good new arrivals are the fun stuff to get in. I mean, like, it's great to stock my cabinet with dry shampoo, but it's not the most exciting thing in the world. But all the new lip products I'm getting and new foundations and BB creams, that's the fun stuff. So let me know what you're most excited for, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Happy shopping. I'm going to leave all of the information for the sale down below. Rouge is going to start on Friday, but I will leave all the other dates and codes and everything like that in the description bar. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. It was a lot of fun to talk makeup after a whole month of only talking fashion. So it was really exciting to get back on Sephora's website, and I cannot wait to place this order. So happy shopping to y'all. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.